Now, can you guys all do me a favor? Can you hold up this paper for us? This should be your problem. And the reason, guys, we're doing this today is because I told you last week and this week we're going to be doing topic 6, which is multiplying decimals. But when it says that, we could actually multiply money as well. Now, hopefully, in a moment, you're going to be like, oh, this looks familiar. I got these. I'm going to lay this right here. I also have some more items. I also got this. And I got all this. Could somebody raise it and tell me where do you see these at? Yeah, class store, which is called what? Walmart. Okay, so you guys know, usually when I go out to the store, guys, I usually go to Sam's Club, and that's usually my go-to place. And usually they give me a receipt that I have to show the, the person leaving. But that's kind of a way to say, hey, is he paying for it or not? So what I have here, guys, this is going to be real life, and this is going to help us all out. So basically, guys, today and tomorrow, this is my goals for you guys. Hopefully, we're going to do. Can somebody read that for us? Michael.
I can use the vision to solve real life problems. I can round decimals, and I can multiply decimals.
So guys, that's a lot of skills kind of thrown into a situation like our classroom. Okay. So up here, guys, we have a few items. We got our hot Cheetos. How many of you guys have gotten chips for me over here? How many tickets do I? 10. Usually it's 10, or it could be 15 based on if they're bigger bags. Starburst, usually it's how many tickets? Or if you get one piece. It's not one ticket.
2.
Usually it's 2 tickets. And then what about the Twizzlers?
2.
It's also 2 tickets. But you guys know you guys are not paying money for it, are you?
No.
It's like
So, but the thing is, if you would go to the store, Giant Eagle, Mark, Sable, that kind of stuff, if you would buy them individually, we would want to see, guys, how much are we going to pay, rather than get all 50 bags, in comparison if I just wanted 1 or 2 bags. Okay. So what I'm going to do in a moment, guys, is every group is going to get a calculator. And what I want you guys to do, I want you to do a little thinking with you and your math buddy. I want you to figure out, if I wanted to figure out the cost of 1 bag of hot Cheetos, what would I do to figure that out? Now, what I did is I gave you guys the cost of the container, right? So in this case, the last time I went to Sam's Club, it costed $13 and what? 58 cents. But that's for 50 bags total. I just want to know again, how much would it be per bag? So I don't want you to put anything in the calculator. I just want you and your partner to figure out, how could I actually use a calculator to solve and figure out the cost for 1 bag. You guys got me? Okay. And then what I'm going to do, we did this with the last group, Grum Cook, we're going to give them about maybe 1 minute or so to kind of talk to each other and figure out how are we going to solve this using the calculator. So every group speak. So don't use it yet, I just want you to think about it.
No, you're figuring out how much 1 bag would cost.
How much 1 bag rather than
1 bag
50
would
bags?
cost by itself if you bought them singular.
So you guys, I'm going to come around, I want to at least hear you guys talk. No one's using a calculator yet. I just want you to figure out, first of all, how do you think you're going to solve it? Then we'll use a calculator and try to figure it out.
One bag costs 58. So if it's 1 bag, it's going to be $13 and 88 cents. So we'll have to multiply to get how many bags of 50 bags cost.
How do you think you're going to figure out what do you think you're going to do? Add, subtract, multiply, huh? How you going to divide? So
I think
these numbers.
we're going to use multiplication.
2 numbers you're going to use.
Yeah, we do. You add 50.
What did you girls decide you're going to do?
But remember that $13
No, ma'am.
is for all.
No, ma'am.
Oh.
I just wanna know what is it per bag or for
What you
one.
gonna multiply, baby?
I can do
50 times 50 would be what? Sweetheart, you're not gonna.
No, I'm not saying you're right on
Believe
that.
me,
Plus,
have
I
we
wanna
done
hear-
it?
hopefully Danielle's gonna hear what you, how you do
You gotta find out how much one bag's gonna cost. So if you,
that's what
yes
you gotta
ma'am,
do.
thank you.
If we're gonna divide multiply.
Not multiply.
Divide.
Gotta do it. Add it, multiply it, decimal.
You're not timing, sweetheart.
$0.58
You're
times
taking, you only got two numbers. What is the two numbers that you see there? You see 50 bags and you see $13.58. Those are the two numbers you're gonna use. So what do you think you're gonna
Jordan, what
apply?
about you guys?
Look at the numbers, please. Divided by what number? 50, correct. So let's do that. Sweetheart, how would you multiply? You can't multiply 1358 times 50 and get the correct answer. You need to listen to me. Okay, you do it your way because I've explained to you that you can't do that. Okay, well, it's not. I'm
No,
telling
50
you.
divided by
This is
13.
mine, so it actually says $13. It actually is $13.50.
We gotta do does make.
But why are you dividing?
Use the back of your paper where you need, in case you mess up. Okay.
Isn't it? No, I'm not saying if you're right or wrong, I'm just curious
Come
to
on,
see.
sweetie.
What about you?
In the back, if you
Gotta
What
divide.
would you want?
you're gonna divide, what two numbers do you see up
50
there?
go into 1.
No, I thought you said.
And you see,
I thought you said $13.
not times, divided by. Okay, so put 13, put the big number down there first. 58 divided by 50.
You gotta put a multiplication sign. Because it can go.
Okay,
And 50 go into
now
13.
you do. Girls gotta work together here before you do.
So ladies and gentlemen, if I can have everybody's attention, I like what I heard, I kind of basically went to every group. You kind of heard what you guys were thinking. Now I need kind of a show of hands from the cook, and this was. I just want to know, guys, first of all, are we going to divide or multiply? When we get back, you got to basically know what operation we're doing first. How many of you, show of hands with your group, think we're going to divide? You're saying 1, 2. So we have 5 groups saying divide. So I'm assuming the other 3, 4 groups are going to say multiplication. Okay. But let's start with the multiplication. Michael, do you mind if I know you and I were talking, and Kai, what are you saying that we would multiply in order to figure out per bag? Okay, so do me a favor, you guys have your calculator, right?
Yeah.
Can you give that to Michael? So I need one person in each group, guys, is gonna take the cost of the 50, of the container, 50 bags. So Michael, we're gonna do $13.58, but then you said, what are we gonna multiply? Times 50? Okay. Now if I take this under the document camera, Michael, hopefully you're gonna see what I see on the calculator. Now remember, guys, you're saying this is the cost per bag. Michael, how much does that say? That's $679. Now guys, I'll be honest, there's no gold in those, in the hot Cheetos. So there's no way I'm gonna be paying almost $700 for a bag of chips. I don't even think LeBron would pay $700 for a bag of chips. And he's got a lot of, yes.
That's when you multiply or do
That's when you multiply. So now that we hopefully are clearing up that misconception that we're not going to, but now we got to figure out, guys, what are we going to divide? And I kind of heard through the grapevine, guys, as I was kind of walking around, I heard basically two scenarios that you guys are giving me. Heavenly, do you mind if I choose you first? I heard you say that you think that we would take the cost of all 50 bags, $13.58, and then divide it by what? By 50 bags, which is how many is total. So you're saying this way. But then what do you think could be another way if we're using division in order to figure out what is the cost per bag? We need some help, guys. What's another way if we're dividing? Based upon what we have here. I divided the cost by how many bags over. Parents, what would be another way I could do it in order to figure out which way is the better way? Using the information that given us.
Wait, so you said that we divided the cost by the number
By
of
how many
bags?
bags are in the container. But what could be maybe another way, because we're just trying to figure out what's the better way to divide to figure out per bag. How many bags are there that we're getting when I have a full container?
50.
So maybe we're saying we could do 50 divided by what?
The cost,
Which is what?
$13.
$13.58. But would you guys all agree that one way is probably gonna be and one way is gonna be okay. So I know that I just gave, so hopefully somebody has a calculator in their hand now. I need your help, whoever has a calculator in their hand, I want you to actually divide this top division column. So it's the $13.58 divided by what?
50.
Divided by 50. When you click on the equal sign, show your partner what you see as the answer. And again, we're thinking, guys, the cost per bag for one bag of hot Cheetos. And you guys know I gotta do whatever you guys do, I gotta do. Can you guys give me a thumbs up when you guys have a decimal? And I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have 8 groups with their thumbs up. So Danielle, can you help me out? Like, can you share with us like what it shows on the calculator?
It says 0 and 27, like 0 and 2,000, like
No, you're right the second time.
Yeah, just say it the right way.
0 and 2,716
So where is that 6?
in the 10,000.
10,000s. So I would say 2,716 10,000s. But you guys agree, I want to talk about money, right? Okay? So if I'm talking about money, how many places should be after the decimal? Show me by fingers how many places should be after the decimal. If we're dealing with money. You should have 2 places after the decimal, right? But do you guys agree how many places are after the decimal? Everybody? 4. So what do you think we gotta do with this decimal? Because I'm not going to the store, I'm not gonna see that as the cost, am I?
No.
If I see that, I'm walking out of the store, because I have no idea what they're doing.
Move the decimal back on the zeros.
I'm thinking of a word that starts with an R. We've done it many times.
Repeat.
We even said it as one of the learning targets.
Regroup.
R-O.
Rotate.
We're gonna round this decimal, guys, to the nearest cent. But in order to do that, Danielle, real quick, because I know we're kind of running out of time. You agree you said 2 places right, correct? But if I do that, that means I probably need to get rid of this 6, right? So who's the boss? So what would I under? Where's my hundreds place? So that means either, guys, you're saying that it's gonna be 27 cents, or it's gonna bump up to what? Remember dealing with, so it's either gonna stay 27 cents or go up to,
Oh, 270 more. Wait, what you mean?
what I'm saying is, let's say if this is a 5, then if this is a 5, what would happen in 7?
You'll make it an 8.
So that means it's either gonna stay 27 cents on the or go up to 28 cents.
It's gonna stay 27.
So they're saying right now, guys, that the cost per bag could be about 27 cents. But what if we did it the other way quickly? And I'm gonna ask, hey Kianas, can you make sure you guys close the door for me? Thank you. So can you guys pass the calculator to your other buddy? Because I don't want anybody to take turns.
No, it's a turn.
And you guys can help each other. I now need somebody to help me out in each group. Now you're gonna do 50 divided by $13.58 on C. Because we gotta figure out, am I gonna pay 27 cents per bag or whatever this gives me? But that's up to you guys. You guys gotta plug that in.
I got 25.
Like, can you guys give us a thumbs up when you guys have 50 divided by $13.58? And you guys know I'm doing what you're doing.
I'm over here.
Now remember guys, this again means per bag. So I want you guys to think about this. Can you give me a thumbs up when you have a decimal, which we know is going to be a delta?
Yes.
And I'm hoping to see about 8 groups with their thumbs up. And I don't mind you showing it to your partners in your group. That's what I thought, Jamal.
Right, that's a lot.
It is pretty high. So let's see, this is what I came up with. I'm hoping you guys have the same.
That's 8.
No, Daniel, can I ask you a favor? Can you choose something real quick?
Oh, they don't know.
Just pick on something.
I'm like, got their hand ready.
I do want to.
Yep, we got it.
You're saying.
More.
Oh, Kimura, I'm sorry. So Kimura, so would I rather pay, because you guys are we're gonna do the calculator again, could we first of all round this to the nearest cent? So what would I get rid of? Let me say this again. How many digits should be after the decimal? If we're dealing with